Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's cover up first before I actually continue. Then, I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit in game because it's a bit too quiet for me. We'll just do that and see how that goes. Wait, assignments? Fine, go again. Fine, go again. No, oh that. I want missions. Give me missions. No, not that one. Missions. Oh yeah, I got 1236. I'm pretty sure, right? 36? 36? Right. Yeah, 36. So I'll do this one. You know what, let's pick the rewards up first, and then we do the quest. With Pom Pom. Oh, right behind me. Okay, guess what? Guess what? We gotta do this quest. uh, uh.
Have you come to volunteer to look after the kid?
Woohoo, did it. Now it's coming over rewards. Which I should have done first. And just avoid that entire quest. How many are there? How many wolves are there? 70? 60? 80? What? Oh, just 70, okay. My goodness. Oh yeah, so off stream I decided just to do the standard speed run on separate ways yesterday night. So so tomorrow I guess or something, I don't know. We're doing separate ways hardcore speed run.
Vagrants are all in the same spot.
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're short on goods and materials right now.
Oh, well, we actually have enough for the moment.
Hey, are you guys causing trouble again?
It's you! Oh, no, you misunderstand.
Let me turn on
There was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. The vagrants here hadn't stopped to help. I doubt we'd have gotten everyone out in one piece. I was just discussing how to repay them. It's a shame the mining team's hard up right now.
Can't we get Bronya to cover the bill? Can we focus? Tell them the good news already.
Whoa. You mean to say that we're about to be reunited with the overworld?
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things don't happen to us.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming. If you don't believe us, pinch yourself.
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining team can finally escape this poverty. And you won't have to rely on the charity of others. We'll finally be living with the dignity we deserve.
My hands are cold. Sand, like, covered up in blanket still.
Thank you, outsiders, from the bottom of my heart. The mining team will remember you as heroes, as will the rest of the underworld. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work. If the cable car station can start operating again, we'll dispatch a mining representative to negotiate with the architects.
My hands are cold. It's kind of sad. So you know what? I'll put myself in a position where I actually get stay warm. Okay. Wow. 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 Much better. Okay.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Hi, Melody. Melodies. How's stream going today? So far, so good. We made some progress in the story, which I'm planning to do today. Now, let's check my dailies. Dailies. Yeah, it's always just 1 minute rupees. That's good. You're doing good. I am playing Samurai Warriors 3 on my Wii. Ooh. Are you having fun over there? Yes, I think about 70 hours in it to it. Oh wow, congrats. Are you trying to go for 200 hours? Or was that a bit too much for you?
Nap time.
No, I'm trying to get all the content. It's a big game. It sounds big. Does it tell you how big your percentages completion at?
I'm okay.
Later.
You're not going anywhere! Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix!
That was cold for me, so I'm still covering up and still not helping that much, but still, it works. Working.
Cool it!
Wow, the game has 35 characters in the story mode, and each story has 5 chapters each. So you have to do 175 chapters in total. My goodness. That's a lot.
To be, I'm your best guide.
Are you trying to...
That's a lot for me. Too much for me, to be honest. Most of the chapters are short, a little bit mixed medium. You know, this guy is weird. You know, I'm not reading this at least, because this is so much work. Now, how did I Sour Jade's coming along? We're at 146. No, wait. 166. Let's do it. Oh, I just need 16 more. Okay. I can't tell because I'm at an angle. Lay on an angle. Was on PS5, PS4? It's on PS5. Currently, it's a PS5 exclusive for consoles, but it's on PC and mobile phones. It kind of sucks that it got ported to the PS4, but that's okay. I have a PS5, so I can still play it in the end. But I do play Genshin Impact on PS4, because it's just convenience there.
Enough about...
My god, give me that. Good. But on PS5, I do have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because my brother plays that all the time. But it's Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I did play 100%. Okay, nice, dang it. Let's check my pities at right now because I'm curious. So past like 1, so. I want to see I added already. Nope. I'm gonna get up a calculator so I can count. Because I can't count in my head for the life of me sometimes. So my pity's at 63, so we're getting there. We're getting there. 62 pity right now. So I don't think I can get her this run, but that's okay. I can wait till the next rerun. To the clinic I go.
I wish you all a journey that is free. Oh, is everyone all right? Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders. Thank.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned.
Outsiders are.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now, Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got any...
So early! Let's look around.
You made it. I thought you...
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration?
Oh, welcome into the Discord. Sin City, I'm pretty sure. Right?
I don't know how much of a...
Yes, I make an account and joined it. You
But I
get
know Hook and
notifications when I go live or not. Once you select your roles
For Oleg and I,
and follow the rules. The rules are pretty straightforward and simple.
reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Onwards.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you. Oh, no problem. So, ready to...
Okay, let's go.
Sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to reach.
Okay, I'm trying to get in a better position where I can just sit.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected.
You know, I don't want to see
Is she well
Japard.
enough
I just want Bronya.
Not really.
You know, I was hoping to get her in my beginning banner within the 50 polls. No, I got Japard.
She wants the people to understand what happened.
Then I did my standard banner.
The address will be
I got my first 5-star from standard banner. It was Japard.
if you can find time to attend.
Well, pay for it. No, I'm not paying. I already dropped like $20 in Genshin on like 4 months of like Vulcans. May, June, July, and August. I bought like 4 months straight of just Vulcans. That turned up to be like about $22, $23 or so. But in the long run, it did help. I mean, do help. That's how they get you. But when you look at it, the Vulcans are actually pretty worth it. Good deal, to be honest. They give you more primos than the instant packages give you in the long run for cheaper.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there.
Looks like
But then again, I put like over 500 hours into Genshin already, so I think it was okay to spend like $20 into it. That's it. Only reason I started doing it, buying the Vulcan, was just because of the Ganyu banner. Because I lost my 50-50 with her. So I just want to get her as soon as possible, so I just bought the Vulcan just to get the 90 extra primos every day.
For your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly.
Then after that, I kind of just started using it just to get more primos per day.
People of Belobog, hear me. Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision.
Then I tried Tower Fantasy. I didn't go into it. It was kind of... It wasn't the greatest.
In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
How excited, son? The stream crashes do tell me, as always. Because Honkai tends to have more tendency to crash on me more than anything else lately on stream.
And you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute. But I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
And if the game 2 crashes, then the stream will crash itself, so...
Yes,
just so you guys know.
now, don't worry.
So we'll just hope to God it doesn't crash today. Because it crashed me like probably 3 times total. Every single time was in combat for some reason.
Terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
You know, I don't know who needs like 2 zippers on their jacket. Like, really, is that really necessary?
The fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life.
I won't die because, you know, I'm an anime protagonist. We all know this answer.
I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Like, we all know, if you're the anime protagonist, you won't ever die. Because you got A, plot armor, B, you got the power of friendship. What else you need?
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Like, everyone knows the power of friendship can help you in any shape or form.
That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
No, it's not.
2.5.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. What? No way! We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on! Let's go back to the administrative district and hang out for a bit longer.
You know, I think it's a good time for now. That's lightning bugs. I figured guarantee because she has lightning based damage after all.
What? This is...
uh, good stuff.
Something is... Do you want to leave? Rania said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for? Here we are! Everwinter... Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too! Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Peak photo skills right there.
Oh, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomeral...
A photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission... Wait, that's a nice picture! And it's crystal clear.
Awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to not? It's you three!
How have you been, big sister? Mr. Val's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Do you got Wii? Yes, I do. It's in a box on my shelf that I haven't took out since we moved to the new house. The only thing I play on my Wii is Wii Sports Resort.
Photo. This feels like
I
the
don't have
right
much games
time
on my
to be
Wii anyway,
hosting.
so I can play Wii Sports Resort, boy. That's it.
Oh, I remember. When I was
I just sit there in my bed, play some Wii Sports Resort, my favorite thing to do. I did play Nintendo Switch Sports, that wasn't bad, but Wii Sports Resort is much better because of it. It's a Wii. That's what it's built for. The Wii is only built for Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, nothing else. Okay, just remember that, kids. That's my famous words one day. It's true! What else parents will buy a Wii for? A parent back in 2006 will buy it for the kids and just play Wii Sports first. You see? What are the odds of actually buying the game with it? You got a free game with it. We'll keep you entertained for a few hours.
A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss.
I was like those lucky kids like back in the day have a Blockbuster in their town. And you actually go to Blockbuster every week, pick up new games and movies to watch. Then you're pretty lucky. Like me. We used to go start Blockbuster every Friday night. And I'll get a game for the week, a new game to play for the week, for the PS2 or the Wii most of the time.
And photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good
Blockbuster was the good old days. The good old days.
Sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us, but come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are... Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals?
That person just popped in. I just saw that. I saw that. You know what? I'll clip that after stream, of course. I just want to have that pop. It just popped in. You saw that, right? She's popped in. It's fine. The power of PS5. She pops in. It's fine.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
You know, if it comes in for Silver, do you want Silver Wolf?
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really?
My right leg is asleep. It's so painfully to move it.
I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by.
It's not Saki, because I'm sitting in my bed. Saki's on my left leg to move it around. And it's been immense pain.
Say that Senpo Kasky will catch them for the next one. time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the express. Time. To find March and down home.
Okay, my foot is awake. Finally.
How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself. You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Bitrate's going up and down like nothing. So if stream crashes, do tell me as always.
Again, if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Yeah, I'll pack my souvenir, which is Bronya and Seaweedy, which is like the only two characters that we want from this place, to be honest. Like, I like probably a good ship right there. Just ship those two characters and your life is good. And everything I say has a valid reason, and that's a valid reason. Bronya and Sealy, best ship ever so far in Honkai. You know what? I should just do whoa. Give you a whoa there. See, I turned the best there for you whoas. So yeah, only reason I pay attention is to ship people, and that's what I do. It's fun. It makes life feel funner for me, you know. Just ship people in the game and avoid avoid having human interactions about talking about ships because you're gonna get flamed. But hurt because of people opinions on you and your choice of shipping people.
Here we are at last. Hey, I'm not.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words.
Let me best ship right now.
Myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
And then tomorrow's stream is probably Resident Evil 4 if I do stream it. I don't know if I will. I just know I'm going to be suffering a ton tomorrow. Because I have like 2 more speedruns left. For Separate Ways DLC. I decided to standard yesterday. Don't get me started on that run. That was pain. That run was pain, but I got half hour left on that run. Compared to my sister run, which was like 9 minutes. No, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to an A rank.
And miss out on a great adventure? I don't think you'd like that.
So yeah, but hardcore will be fun, trust me. I do suffer. I can beat the DLC in 9 hours. I can beat the DLC within an hour 30 minutes.
The anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
On remake, I can do it in an hour 30. New game.
Where our next destination is soon.
And then GRE4 new game takes me about 2 hours. What a flex. No, funny enough, I speedrun for Woohoo. I speedrun speedrun daily, okay? Like casually speedrunning games.
That's exactly what I signed up for.
Do I aim for it to be the top? No, I just do it for fun. No glitches,
That's
nothing.
good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Spear and Crash Bandicoot? I passed on that one.
Research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask.
You know what Crash says? What? He goes,
Sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long
well, let's go on.
The Express
Let's go on.
crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds. The universe is vast. Thank you for becoming our...
I didn't volunteer
You're most
to become, to assist you guys. You guys forced me. You know, I'd rather stay with Herda. Because, you know, she's pretty also.
So, your first
But less pretty than Bronya.
Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. It seems you have something on your mind. I too wish to go with you. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and
Why pick one? You can never harem, you know? Harem won't be a bad idea.
I was glad to see you
But not my go-to choice, you know?
and overcome hardships.
I think having that one first and probably go for there, you know?
She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading.
Maybe I just want coffee.
Pom-Pom, we're back.
Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
Shall I use skills in the speedrun F0 on SNES? Yeah, if you want to buy me a SNES. I don't have one. You want to buy me one?
The Express will dispatch you to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
What? You said you told me, show me your skills in speedrun F0 on SNES. You didn't specify. So I'm just saying. It's on Nintendo Switch Online, but I prefer to speed on OG hardware, you know? Old school. You gotta play on original hardware.
Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please.
Do we actually see some people ankles? Like seriously, we don't need to see ankles.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
You know, it'd be more funnier if we could turn into a mini game. Like, really. Like, that could be a mini game, you know? I could just sit here and watch coffee cups for a few hours, call a stream.
Morning. You're punctual. We'll hang on to it. It's cute.
Punctual's my middle name.
Video 6 is drawn to a close, and your Astral Express must depart for the next planet. That hardly sounds like you. What about that Stellaron inside you? Don't you want to get rid of it?
No, I want to keep inside me, you know?
Soon.
Who knows? You might want to keep it in you. Have you played Cuphead? I have, but I didn't like it. It just felt kind of just... Like, yeah, the art style's good, but I couldn't get into it.
Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here.
Why is that shine in the game? Who? Me? Or the character?
Introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko.
The character? Who knows?
Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stella.
Why does every anime game protagonist ever speak? Simple.
They were offering quite the benefit.
Cheaper costs.
Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment.
You gotta think from a corporate position where it's cheaper to make a main character speechless. It's just cheaper overall.
Criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are...
You know what make a cheaper game? Don't even add voice acting to it.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of The Lawfu.
AI robots are coming. Yeah, but then again, AI robots are pretty trash.
Xianzhou Lawfu?
Like,
It belongs
they
to a
ain't the
faceless lady
greatest.
named Xianzhou
Like, yeah, you
Lawrence.
can see it can be happening. But then again, you have to have the permission from the voice actor to use their voices and all.
Very close to you.
Yeah, you can do dead people because they're dead.
In fact, not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge.
Yeah, Kaf would be cool to get. That's not a character I do want, but Silver Wolf first. If possible.
March, get done hung.
We go with waifus only. No husbandos on this train, I'm sorry. Will I use them? Probably not. If I need to, I will, but
Whoa, what are you
avoid
doing
them.
here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Maybe just March 7th is just jealous. Because of body proportions. Who knows?
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lawfu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lawfu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
You know, calm tempted to go 2, 3. You know, because that sounds great. It goes with it. But there's also 1. Ads are excuse the ads. So let's go with I kind of want to see what happens, but at the same time, I just want to go hands out. Hey, you guys got a suggestion? Should with 3 or hands out or wait? What am I supposed to do? You see, I'm thinking about this one, but also this one sounds nice. You know, just do hands out.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been
Okay, let me get in a better position where I can actually stay comfortable. Because I'm gonna hate crisscross applesauce. It's just not comfortable for an hour long. Okay.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Much better.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome, Lawful Skyport, Starskin Ven. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Come on! You were the most excited last time we got off the train.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is... precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore,
Whoopsie, sorry.
understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
We're gonna go adventure of the Himiko game.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
It's a running.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
You know, before we continue, let's just do this quest. I'll just switch it up. Change it up a little bit. I think, personally. Just doing the same thing non-stop is not the last thing. But, because we're here, let's do some side quests.
Hey, it's you! I didn't expect to see you here in administrative Great to hear. Since the Stellaron crisis subsided, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful. And yes, Things are going well. You spent so much time in Belobog on your last. This is Belobog's history at last time you visited. Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to. It's just. We encountered a problem during. If you have time. Great.
Don't tell me I have to build this up, you know. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Belobog's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation, the interior looks brand new. However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public. The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today. Past the reception hall, you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand. Here, this is the issue we're trying to deal with. Wow, you're quick. Yeah, it was one of the oldest and most precious items. It is said that 700 Not yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane Guard. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen. Of course, I wouldn't ask you to. The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great. Since the Silvermane Guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself, would you like that? Excellent. Just as I expected. Sure. The conditions here are so rudimentary. Back to the investigation. I think her name...
What? Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered.
Let's try that bad, huh?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time. Not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself. Not for certain, but I've heard some rumors that might be of interest to you.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it.
I see. Well, I'm going to head for the... In the meantime, do you think... My daddy made a lot of money. He bought me lots of new clothes. Clothes, schmoes. My daddy bought me a super rig. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently. If people in the underworld want to get rich, what... these two doing?
Beep, beep, alert, beep, beep.
-1! Rise, Venus!
Watch this awesome move!
Nap time.
Dodge this! Yeah!
Get it now? That's the power of the
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Oh, good, you're back. Did you find any critical? I see. Looks like someone is getting them. I made some progress. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. Hey, we've got. What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly. Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. So early. Let's look around.
I want to buy something.
This must be the box. Let's see. Color, the texture. I've done a lot of research into artifact authentication techniques. I understand why you're suspicious, though. This whole investigation was a little too easy. In any case, now that we have them, as for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term. Let's go. We need to take. So early.
Excuse me, sorry for yawning.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. Thanks for your help. The meteor fragment. It's so majestic. The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of stone could fetch a mountain of cash. The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer.
So, if you're interested, I promise you it won't be a boring job. Museum Manager. Voted among the top 3 most highly desired careers after graduation in a Bellabog Academy poll. Needless to say, we offer a competitive package. The fact you're asking means you've got your heart set on it already, right? Great.
No, I'm just curious. Can't I be curious about the compensation of the job? Like, seriously?
Tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
Alright. 70 Star Jades, woohoo.
Allow me to introduce you two. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Bellabog from the Express. I'm sure you've heard her name.
Oh, yes. I've heard so.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Bellabog College of Art. Eris, starting today,
My pleasure, Miss Payla. Leave it to me. Would you like to begin with the museum's work? That's the spirit.
Do I get Star Jades out of this? Okay. Thanks for the follow. Tutoring Shetty? Tutoring Shetty, right? I think I pronounced it right? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see up my stats a bit more, okay?
Welcome to the museum.
Oh, it gives you like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100 P-miles. Sorry, Jade, to me. Let's see. With any civilization area in the perfect gas condition, complete 3 rounds of management. Nowadays, I bet you can instant win this game if you spend $500 in it. It's not finished yet. But with $500, I can make some good polls, I mean.
Welcome to the museum.
Well, my guess is a few hundred. If you got side quests also. But then again, it's always constantly updated with new content every month or so. I guess you can say every month or so. There's free content updates. So now I have like more stuff to do. So you actually might just do the professionals that hardcore speedrun tonight after stream. And then tomorrow we could be professional speedrun. So it'd be more interesting. Yes, woohoo. Because on professional, you have to be within 2 hours, 30 minutes with 10 or less saves. So it's a lot harder overall. Because on professional, all pairings want to be perfect. Then you'll auto saving there also. So if you die, you go back to the last save. What else? Every enemy is pretty much max aggression. They deal maximum amount of damage also on top of that. It's not fun. I mean, yeah, I did it. I did a speedrun, base game, professional difficulty, off stream cars. Because I know I was gonna die a ton. And I did die a ton. Thankfully, I was like saving at spots where I know I was gonna die, in a sense. So, I mean, I did it, so it wasn't fun. Both on race game. Oh, did stream crashed or no? Let's check. I don't think stream crashed just yet. Nope. Just making sure every so often because stream does have a tendency to crash on this game. But not today, surprised me. Surprised me it didn't crash today. What do you think is game that crashes? No, because Honkai crashes when I'm doing combat sometimes. Like, if I have the game run at speed up and auto battle, it sometimes crashes. But it's a PS5, yeah, but still crashes. Any game will crash in the end. There's no avoiding it. And yes, games never crash you up, but it just crash the system. You have to restart with those ones. You know, this is such a hassle. Like, the things you have to do for the museum, my goodness. If I don't do this hardcore speedrun, playthrough for S Plus, I'll be streaming tomorrow then. Then Thursday will be Honkai, of course. I don't know. I might switch that up. I think Honkai 2 days after each other might be a bit too much. Might be a bit too much. I don't know though. You should just set a world record by streaming the whole week without stopping. Okay, but that's like destroy my mental health. You know that, right? You gotta think when you stream. You gotta think like mental health and physical health and whatnot. When you stream like 7 days straight, that is pretty bad for your mental health, to be honest. Especially if you're an introvert like me. So I only stream 4 days a week, or it's just 4 to 6. But then again, the 2 days are just like if I want to stream type scenario. Because I go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The Wednesdays are usually a break day if I need a break. If I usually do need a break because I do talk a ton. Then Saturdays a maybe, because those days are just gonna be no mic and an end. Because I'm just too lazy to wear a mic on Saturdays, so I can just play Minecraft in peace and quiet. And then Sundays are no streams definitely because I like days off. Which I do have days off, for sure. I also can use some time to catch up on YouTube videos I'm missing out on. And then look at what I should play next week also. Nice, we got some more.
Glad to see you here at the museum.
Let's see a few more days and continue the story.
Welcome to the museum.
Yeah, this is kind of just fun. I mean, it's fun because it's simple and straightforward. Of course.
Welcome to the museum.
We just need a few more points and get that upgrade. Okay, so we got more quests to do. Woohoo! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely. Woohoo! More quests. God. Woohoo. You love 100 quests, you can do them 100 times a day. No, heck no, no. That's pain and suffering. God, no. Trust me, I hate doing side quests. Especially if it's just a bunch of fetch quests. You know what? I'll just continue the story because I don't want to do those right now. I'm getting bored of fetch quests. I'm serious. I mean, it did help break up the pace a bit.
You're hurt, son. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his...
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce. Let's keep searching.
Who wants to do like 100 fetch quests in a day? Like, seriously, that's Skyrim in a nutshell. That game only makes you do fetch quests after fetch quest after fetch quest. Go get me this item in this dungeon. Now, go to this dungeon and get me this item. Some people like it. I don't. It's a pain in the butt, repetitive, super boring.
I'm guessing the Xianzhou must
I'd rather smack my head in a wall before I do that.
leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters,
You're gonna be crazy out of your mind too if you enjoy that stuff also. I'm being serious. I am being serious about that too.
careful. We've never...
Careful. Careful is not my name.
No more dodge this! Rise, Phoenix!
Nap time.
Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this! Fight as one!
Nap time.
Nap time. Yeah, Bronya would be nice for the party.
Get it now? That's the power.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Morris.
Yeah, that's like what I'm thinking about.
Hey, you there? We need your help. Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure.
Making me forced to fight.
You're giving yourself a compliment. My turn.
Time for a shot. I'm okay.
Take this! Shake, rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Nap time.
Let me through! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move! You're not going anywhere! You're annoying! Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best! Welcome, customers! Yeah! Take this! Rise, Venus!
Miss Ting-Yun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting-Yun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
What a heroic sounding name.
Don't mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her introductions. Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting-Yun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters.
You know what? Probably streams will be shorter, probably.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask. That's all.
Favor?
I'm still doing a half-hour shorter stream so I can start my speedrun. That's fine. Okay, I just want you guys know. Because I know we're going to be playing Honkai as is. No, the stream's going to be ended in 25 minutes, so. About 12 o'clock or so.
Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here.
I hate streaming for 2 hours, but I'm doing 2 hours 30 minutes at release. That's my minimum. Max is 3 hours. So I'm doing a 12-hour stream. That's a different story, but that's once a year type of scenario.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel.
So, streaming in 24 minutes, I got some in mind. We got a raid.
You'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple.
But that's the secret until the time comes.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted.
Get her out. Let's just stop them talking, you know. Let's just fight.
Fight is one!
Nap time.
You're annoying! Dodge this! Rise!
You know, having an enemy spawn back in, after you heard it, it's annoying type enemy. But at least we dealt with it fast enough.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Can we just climb over it? Oh, and I see, okay. Oh, I see how they work.
Oh, look at that. You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an... Ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Watch this awesome move! Dodge this!
Oh, I can't break that jar.
Wow, oh, look at that. No more playing nice. Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Nap time.
Get it now?
You can't run! Watch this awesome move! Yeah! Fight as one! Rise, Phoenix!
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Huh? Star Chase right now. 151. We got 9 more, and then hit it. Then we can do another pull.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me! Freeze!
Adder's running for the next minute, so.
I won't surrender. Dodge this! Let's be friends.
My turn!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Immortality means forever.
Naughty child.
Try that again.
Secret of the safe.
You can't run. Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! Can we talk?
Nap time.
Let me through. Take this. Rise, Phoenix!
Posture check. Hydrate, scratch. Thanks, Anju. I'll stand up for the next few minutes, to be honest. Okay. What? Give me a minute.
A thousand wonders to raise your spirits.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fight as one! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
Gosh darn it.
Running into me!
Look at my buffer.
Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere. You're annoying.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best.
Merciful Medicus.
My turn! Phew!
Nap time.
Let me through. Dodge this. Take this. Shape of Taishu.
You know what I'm thinking about? The minions, I guess.
You can't run! Try that again! Dodge this!
I'm okay.
Tough luck running into me! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
Okay, back down, sit down.
That'll take more than medicine.
Thanks a lot! You can't run!
Okay. God, I'm freezing cold now. So that. Okay. That was not fun. I'm like freezing my butt off now. But thanks for hydrate, posture check, and scratch. On you. Do appreciate it. As always. But yeah, it's freezing cold in my garage right now. There's no insulation in the walls, and it's getting cold outside, which means I'm gonna freeze my butt off when I do that. But that's okay. It gives me a reason why I should stay warmer for. But yeah, it's still good.
Try it again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best. You can't run. Phew. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Want to see what I can do?
A miracle.
Don't your hands hurt?
Try that again.
Take this! Rise, Venus!
Dodge this.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best!
Tough luck running into.
Naughty child.
Want to see what I can do?
Dodge this.
Take this! Rise, Venus!
Secret of the safe.
My turn. Dodge this. You're annoying.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
You're not going anywhere!
Here. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move. You can't run.
A miracle.
Try that again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best! Let me through!
Tough luck running into me. Dodge this.
Take this! Rise, Venus!
Oh yeah, I haven't made my previous Honkai streams public yet on YouTube, so I'll get to that soon. I started Valkyria Chronicles 4 also. And then yesterday's speedrun also. But on Halloween, if you guys want to Outlast, I can play that first one and speedrun it and beat it within 10 minutes and stream it afterwards.
Hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about. Don't fret. All Amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be...
Just heal everyone up. So I was blocking the heal. Oh wait, yes. We're at what? 161, let's do a poll. I bet you it's not even 5 star, probably just a 2 star. My pity's too low for it. Yeah. But that's okay.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
You know, I've heard Coach Her was a sunset stream there.
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
You know, let's just meet Madame Yukong or something like that, and just end there or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's play it today.
Moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while. That might be a little harsh, but she did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way.
We didn't have anything to hide in Beloboggy.
Not so I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk.
She is a top Xianzhou leader.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
Don't worry.
More Primo Stargates. Or say use the same Primos. You want to hear that so often, you want to catch myself. Alright, we're making good progress.
If you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
Let's see. This game should have jutsus, shadow clone jutsu. It's not a ninja game.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Look at all the foxes.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
You know, it looks nice building.
From the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person.
Oh, she's pretty. Am I gonna say that pretty often? Yes, I will. Guys, you will know it.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows
Nah, I almost do her.
and is more than
I have my eyes on what's already, so don't worry.
We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
You know, the first choice might be the best instead of blurting out everything. What's the second one? It's all comes to the same conclusion, and then...
from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, It would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined, I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guest? If you are able to capture this Stellaron, the Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you. And that if there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do...
Okay, let's finish this up and we'll raid.
Of this General Jing Yuan.
And of course, if you want to raid, I do suggest you stay with the raid, because trust me, you're gonna have some equally more interesting. She is studying, she's amazing, just trust me. Just trust me there.
That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster. Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron Hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out...
Okay. I was talking to Young, and
You heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
Let's see. On to hydrate, scratch, and posture check. Fine.
Take care of that for us. Worry not. You'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing. That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have...
Just when you started to warm up again. Lol. Yep.
A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
But that's okay. If it's for Anju, then I don't mind. After all, he bought me separate ways. No, I bought them for him too, don't worry. I bought separate ways for Anju when it came out. And then he bought it for me last week. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to Melodies, Anju, every person who worked today. So yeah, thank you all for coming. Do appreciate it. Mara is a what's wrong? Oh, sorry. Tomorrow is maybe stream. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. If I do, you'll know. But with that being said, let's raid. So thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. I'll be back on Thursday if I don't stream on Wednesday. Thursday is more Honkai, but I don't know if I'm gonna do Honkai on Thursday. But I don't know. Who knows? We're waiting still can Stella. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. I'll be on this now before I start the raid, so it makes life easier for me. So yeah, have a wonderful Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be back on Thursday at the latest.